Hi, welcome to One Take Only. This is a Quirk production. I'm Gerard, I'm the Managing Director of Quirk Cape Town. And also, I've been a long One Day Only fan, right? Back in the day, I used to remember grabbing a cup of coffee, getting together with my colleagues, couldn't wait to see the next rad, interesting product that you guys had to sell. It was all about a sense of discovery back then. But for me, to be honest, somewhere along the line, I think you guys have lost some of that. Right now, it feels a little bit like a discount aggregator. Sorry to be harsh about that. But how do we bring that back? How do we bring that spark and that sense of anticipation and discovery back? We reckon we can do that quite effectively through a PR stunt. What kind of a PR stunt? We find the craziest, most ridiculous stuff we can actually sell online, and we put that on sale for one day only. Like, for instance, imagine we sell a tank or a glitter bomb for your enemies. Who wouldn't want that, right? But imagine this lands in your inbox. You're most definitely going to share it. Or even get Morgan Freeman to read you bedtime stories. Or if that doesn't work, a 1 acre plot on the moon. Actual real estate that you can own in the moon. Anyway, strategically, you get where I'm going. Get our existing user base to talk very positively about us by bringing that sense of discovery and anticipation back. I'm going to now hand over to my friend Scott Gray. He's head of experience design at Quirk, and he's going to talk to you about how we can optimize the day-to-day emails.
Let me take over here. Thank you, Gerard. Your time is up. So we're going to talk about I'm going to talk about the nature of discoverability and how we feel that over time the one day only mailer has become a little bit too cluttered and not so relevant to people who are becoming more impatient with content that they receive in their inboxes every day. And so we need to bring that back. We need to find ways to create more relevance to our users. We propose an approach that learns more about who the subscribers are through perhaps a bit of data mining, as well as proposing some kind of way of asking them what they might be into, so that we're able to help them with an email that's more relevant. Then we can restructure and prioritize content based on what we know about them to create a more relevant experience above the fold straight away, so that when you get your email in your inbox, bam, there it is. Finally, upping the forward factor is a hugely important part. I spend some of my mornings on the loo forwarding emails and articles to people, and when I find something relevant, I forward it on. We need to find ways of being able to up this, and we've got a great idea around how we can do this. We've also got a great idea about how we can incentivize people to give more information about themselves so that we're able to create those relevant experiences. Give us a shout, we'll tell you how we do it. Liam is our head of strategy, and he's going to take you through the nerdy number stuff.
Yeah, so we've heard some cool creative approaches, but we need to make sure also that we're servicing you guys by delivering hardworking tactics that actually speak to your ROI goals on an ongoing basis. And to talk about that, I'll use the construct of the sales funnel here. And obviously what we need to be doing is getting the right volume of the most qualified leads here in the top, and then also shoring up the points of contact along the funnel, such as the email and your website, so that we're not leaking any users out along the way, and therefore maximizing the revenue that we get at the end of the process. So what we need to do here is hardworking performance media to make sure we're getting the right leads in the top, UX and conversion optimization to make sure we're shoring up here, and of course data needs to underpin both of these approaches. So for instance, we'd look at something like creating custom audiences in Facebook based on data about which of your existing subscribers are very profitable to you, and get Facebook to look at lookalikes and target those people with your click to sign up ads and get them into the database, much more likely to buy. We also need to look at search campaigns. We noticed you guys weren't showing up on Google when I searched for an animal print onesie on the day you had it on special. So we need to look at efficient and automated ways to get search campaigns up on the day and down by the end of the day, and we've done that before for an e-commerce client, and we'd like to roll it out for you. In terms of shoring up the funnel itself, we need to look at some A/B testing. I think your email on mobile particularly could do with some testing to maximize the conversion potential there. We also need to look at some tweaks that we can make on the actual product page to leverage scarcity and nudge people over to the point of purchase. We also need to look at remarketing, transactional emails, and database segmentation, see what you're doing there, all of that kind of stuff, which if you give us a meeting, we would love to discuss in a bit more detail. So I'm going to hand over to Corin, who's going to talk about our commercial proposal.
Thanks, Liam. So initially up front in your budget, we're going to have to spend a little bit more money on all that thinking that Liam's just spoken about. Some analytics strategy, a UX approach, possibly some UX testing. But over time, that budget split will decrease just for always on production and some optimization and more money obviously into your media spend. So upfront, probably a strategy cost of about 100 to 150,000 Rand, and then an ongoing monthly fee of 150 to 200. We've got some very interesting types, from business types, strategy types, creative types, even some techie types. They all go at different rates, anywhere from 1,500 to 1,750. But if you want to meet, we can discuss a rate card that is more personalized for you. I'm going to hand you over to Nick, who's our Chief Marketing Officer, who will talk about much more fun stuff.
Thanks, Corin. So yeah, I'm the sales guy. First thing I want to tell you is Quirk is the right agency for you. Why? Because we've been rocking the email marketing game since 1999. In fact, we've written 5 textbooks about it. So we started as an email marketing business, and that's what you guys do, so I believe we've got the right experience for you. But we are also underpinned by the global organization WPP. So whilst we are a small to medium-sized shop here in Cape Town, we employ about 70 people here, we are part of the global WPP organization, giving us access to amazing IP, expertise, and best practice case studies. We're also really good at selling shit online. We do that for Woolworths. We built their website, the largest e-commerce website in the country, and we do a lot of search and UX work for them as well. We also work with Macro, who have the biggest number of stock units on sale in South Africa online. Woohoo! We also work for Capitec, one of the most digital savvy financial services brands in the world. We've won a lot of UX awards, and we also won a Best in Show for the email marketing we've done for them. And finally, we work for a company called Naomi, who you've never heard of, but they sell the most lingerie and panties to Arabic women in the Middle East, and we built some really cool stuff for them. We have a paid media team that is amazing. They're very good at performance media, and they manage about 35 million rands worth of our clients' media every year, and all of those clients sell stuff or generate leads online, businesses like yours. If you think we're just good at technical and numbers, you are wrong. We have a very strong creative department. We leverage our creative skills on brands like Savannah, McDonald's, and the big Google themselves. In fact, we roll out a campaign for Google across Africa soon, so watch this space. So, if you want to work with an agency that is really good at the numbers and conversion and technical stuff, but can also help you from a creative aspect on your brand, then I suggest you give me a call. This is my personal number. I promise to answer the phone in a fun and sexy way. So give us a call. Thank you for watching this. I hope it wasn't too bad. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Keep rocking.
Okay, I think that was probably our best.